I'm in California, and this is an old storage unit of mine which I haven't been into for about 8.5 years. And you know those reality TV shows where guys like bid on these storage units, and it's usually full of complete crap? I think that's what's going to happen here. I don't really remember what's in there, but I'm going to have a look. And I do actually, amazingly, remember the combination to the lock here, so hopefully I'm going to be able to get it open. Ah! Got it. Okay. Oh my god. Oh, this is totally fantastic. There's old windsurfing stuff. There's bits and pieces of equipment in here. Old boom boxes, telephones, master tapes. Aha! Master tapes, those could be valuable. Music stand. But if you see what's going on in here, it's like a greenhouse. It's like there's no floor to this shed, so the creepers and the ivy and weeds have been growing up through the floor and engulfing what's left of my equipment in here. There's an old wireless headset there. I need a machete to find what I'm looking for. That's actually the keyboard to my Fairlight. This is an instrument which in 1981 cost about, I think $90,000 was what I paid for it, but I don't think it's going to be worth that now. Some things go up in price. Samplers have gone way down. In fact, for about $1.99 you can probably get a better sampler on your iPhone than this Fairlight, but it's a little piece of history nonetheless. I've got all these old DAT tapes that I found. Look at this one here. This is a demo tape of Lost Toy People playing most of the songs from Aliens Ate My Buick before they were ever recorded in the studio. Key to a Ferrari, Airhead, Hot Sauce, Budapest, My Brain Is Like a Sieve, The Ability to Swing, and Pulp Culture. So evidently some sort of demo tape of those songs before we went into the studio. These are samples from Fern Gully, The Last Rainforest, which was a score that I did, some horn samples. Astronauts and Heretics, effects, live effects. So I used to put effects from the songs on sample pads. So this would be things like the siren sound in I Love You Goodbye, and bits and pieces of banjo and fiddle by Michael Doucet. This one here is actually unreleased instrumentals that I created for the TED conference in, I think, 2003. So these, I haven't listened to these since 2003. They are 9 instrumental pieces that have never been heard by anybody outside of the TED audience. And this one here, marked Lexicon Bits, is actually samples from my song Pulp Culture. So you got the individual bass and drum samples, horns, marimba, all the vocal samples, and all the rest of it. So that's really quite a haul there. This is an Art Deco oscilloscope, which I'd forgotten I had, which is rather fantastic. All the tubes and valves intact. Got that off of eBay. Managed to hack it out of there. And see a 2-octave MIDI keyboard, that's handy. A DAT recorder, which I'm going to need in order to transfer those DAT tape samples onto something usable. A little splash cymbal, which I'd forgotten I had, which I'm sure my son Graham will really appreciate. And okay, this is kind of amazing. This is kind of amazing. I've forgotten all about this. So in about 2003, I invested in a company called Arm Holdings, which is a British chip manufacturer, which I had a hunch they were going to do well, and I'd forgotten, but I actually bought a bunch of shares in the company, and since then they've become the predominant mobile chip company in the world, because they put the chips in iPhones, I believe. And so although this is only a few $100s worth of shares back then, it could now be worth a bundle. So all in all, quite a haul, I think, quite a treasure trove, I think. think I've done rather better than those guys in the reality show that open up storage units in Texas, but we'll have to see.